I hear things are here they're rough.
Oh, we've been getting a lot of victories lately.
Well, that's good.
It's rough in that I'm quickly recognizing a disaster, but I'm not one to, bow to a challenge. You know what I mean? Or I do bow to a challenge. So, um,
You don't run
anyways,
away from the challenge.
exactly.
Yeah, I'll give you a few minutes to take care of what you need to.
Okay. Hell yeah. All right. Okay. I gotta pull Chris away, just so I've wait, where did Luca go?
He's in the corner having a mental breakdown.
Shit.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Right this way, Hobbler. All right. Hobbler was just telling me he was called down as Tango to the meeting that we're being told about. Are you aware of all the marshals that were invited? Hobbler?
I have no idea.
I see. What
no
was
one
like?
spoke.
How did you get called down? Do you know?
Anonymous number.
I see. And what do you call it? Like when you arrived, what was the conversation in regards to?
There was no conversation. There was just some footsteps around the dock. There were some other individuals that were completely anonymous.
How many would you number?
At least 4. I didn't really stick around.
Okay. And why is that?
Well, because no one was talking.
Okay. How did they look?
Just masks, dark colors, yeah.
Okay. Have you been contacted since?
No.
What if I were to tell you it was Gunner Kane attempting to recruit to a not Marshals group that involved other Marshals?
I didn't recognize anybody there, so it'd be hard to say.
Well, I mean, if I were to say that's what happened, how would your reaction be like? You know, not surprised, like shocking, you know what I mean?
I'd be fairly surprised because I thought Gunner was in the ICU.
When did this happen?
Probably like 4 or 5 days ago.
Gunner was in the ICU 3 days ago. Give me a sec. Trying to find. How did the person sound like?
No one talked.
No, when you received the phone call.
Oh, it was some kind of staticky, fairly hard to understand. Yeah. I couldn't really describe the voice other than like it was kind of modulated.
Okay. That was either Bobby or Gunner. That's why Bobby's putting his stuff away.
Huh.
He's currently suspended for 48 hours. He finally came clean. It's shitty, quite frankly, because I've taken a liking to Bobby. Unfortunately, Gunner is poisoning the well, and effectively
Really?
having people, Bobby included, deal with individuals with guns. There's an entire manifesto of recruitment, which he's handing out, which not only has the smell of treason, but also has references to things that are being investigated, like the Faceless, and inherently, as being a recruiter and being a part of said thing, effectively puts, people like, if you bring civilians into shit like this, you're putting them in danger, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So
And potentially leaking information, sounds like.
yeah. That's crazy. Is there, Hobbler, do you mind if we do a 1 week background check on you? And I want to be transparent. You have been very transparent here. This is a way to see. Look, we're all in danger.
Yeah,
I'm legit.
you can look into anything.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I don't mind.
You've been by far the most upfront about this. I think you immediately recognize the concern. So I don't want you for a minute to think that you're in any trouble. But the gravity of this situation is just so shit. I feel like I almost need to have all of us background checked, including myself, because this active recruitment is so fucking cooked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever you need.
Okay. I appreciate that, and thank you for your forthcomingness. If you could please write up a private report about everything you know involving that, so we can maintain record as we sort of like unpeel this, depending on where it goes. Look, we've had, I don't even know what's happening. I think we have a lot of people that are just quitting and doing psycho shit, if I'm going to be real. We have 2 magistrates that quit recently, right?
Like today?
Yesterday.
Oh.
There's already, like I said, the well's poisoned, and we need to make note of it, because if we don't, and this is bigger than we realize, how do we react, right? So please, if you could, write up a private report of everything that you just mentioned here in as much detail as possible, and we'll
Sure.
kind of go from there. All right, thank you so much. And when I say go from there, Chris, if you could,
Yeah.
he's already consented to it. Do you mind 2 weeks? Do you mind 2 weeks?
No, you can look at my whole history if you want.
All right. Let's bang out a 30. I think we're going to do it for the rest of us, Chris, and we'll talk about that afterwards. Thank you so much, Hobbler.
Sure.
I could just hand you my phone, like.
It's easier reading through the tool.
Okay.
Yeah, and what I'm going to do, Chris, is I'm going to likely have, well, I'll talk details. Don't upload it to the SASM one. I don't want to unload everyone's everyone's shit into it, right?
I got you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Hobbler. As soon as you got that private report, just share it only with me, and then I'll compile.
Sure.
Okay. Easy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, any questions, by the way?
No.
All right. Easy. All right. Oh, did you hear the name Echo mentioned at any point?
No.
Militus Sancti?
Never heard of him.
Has Gunner contacted you at all, like, with...
No, I actually tried to call him the other day to see, like, what he was up to, but this was right before I found out he was shot, but I didn't get an answer.
He was shot by Edgar de Castillo, recovered by law enforcement, and then I can say with like 80% certainty I saw him yesterday, question mark? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the 21st. Speaking with Edgar, and he said as much that it was Gunner.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So literally, and I swear to God, Edgar shot him. Originally said, I'm speaking, because I need to talk to him about faceless shit. He said, I'm speaking to a paladin. He left enough like context clues to make me think it's Gunner. And I'm like, what the fuck? So as the detective I am, I went to go look for Edgar, right? Worst case scenario, see what's happening. In case something goes awry. Well, I never found him, but I get on channel under the guise of like, he didn't leave in a vehicle, because I said, I ran the plate. I know it's Gunner, to try to see if he'd tell me it was Gunner. Edgar said that's not possible the way he left. I assumed it was a helicopter. ATC said, can't get there. We're picking up the ex-director from the street. And that's when I'm like, it was Edgar. I call up Edgar. Edgar admits as much. Said that he was, you know, shit-talking him. Edgar, or Gunner was shit-talking him, so he got a bullet in the head. Then I'm sitting up on Sassum, not yesterday, but day before, and I heard Gunner apologizing to Edgar. So I don't know what that's all about. Yeah. Look, there's
That's
a possibility it wasn't him, but, you know, Gunner's got a pretty unique voice, and it looked like Gunner, and I know it was Edgar, and then Edgar said
Edgar
it
does violent things all the time like that.
Yeah.
I have nightmares of that guy.
Yeah,
I want
not
nothing
wrong.
to do with them.
Okay. Okay. Be careful out there. And you know about our victories with Green Man?
No, I'm not really familiar with
Mr. Green?
Green Man, Mr. Green.
We're gonna have to get you
first
up